Hello and a big welcome to the channel. I'm Motorsport Madman and this is qualifying ahead of the 2025 Miami Grand Prix. If you are new to the channel, if you are Formula 1 fan, then please do get yourself subscribed. Drop me a like as well. We're back again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel for the third time this weekend. Streams coming thick and fast. Sprint race weekend. It's relentless. It's relentless. I feel like I've only just ended the stream, and we're back on again for another session. It was a bit wet and wild, the sprint race. I enjoyed it. It was probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. The sprint before, Antonelli got absolutely shafted. He got bullied by Piastri in turn 1, and then Verstappen hit him in the pit lane and prevented him from doing his pit stop. So he had to go round again. So he basically got a stop-go penalty. Verstappen hit Antonelli in the pit lane, screwed him over, meant that he couldn't get in his pit box. He had to go round again, come in the pits again, ended up P11. Norris got lucky with the safety car deployment after Alonso got hit by Lawson. So Alonso was slung into the wall. Safety car was deployed. Oh no, was it that caused the safety car, or was that the end of the race? There was a safety car at some point that favoured Lando Norris, and Piastri led most of it, but Norris got lucky with the safety car, and Norris took the sprint race victory about 3 or 4 hours ago. But we're back now for full fat qualifying, so we've done all the sprint malarkey. That's all out of the way. This is the one that matters. I'll have 2 Antonelli pole positions in one weekend. Thank you very much. We go again. We reset. It didn't work out for Kimi today, but it might work out tonight. But yes, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream, McLaren CL2. I don't think you've commented in any of the other streams, so welcome into round 6 of the Viewers' Championship. You have bought yourself a ticket into round 6. Yes, Mitch. Let's go, Kimi. Hey, at least, I've got someone on my side when it comes to the Antonelli hype train, because I feel like as the weeks tick on, many more people will get on the train. But I was on this train last August. I was first on. I always wanted to be first on the Antonelli hype train, but there'll be a few more joining. Mitch, I know you on a Mercedes one as it is. Have you got the Miami Special Edition T? Have you been ripped off like me? No, I thought, do you know what? How many special editions is there going to be? This will be it, innit? I've got the white one, and then I've got the, you know what I mean? I'll just rotate. But yeah, well, to stream. Dean's in as well. Oh, it's Beth. Beth on Dean's account. Bloody hell. You got a joint bank account as well already, or what? Freezing and bored. Well, we've got a bit of F1 qualifying. Stick the F1 qualifying on, Beth. Starts in 20 minutes. Oh, they've delayed it then. They've delayed it because I switched it on. Oh, I shall come back in 20 minutes. I'll waffle my way through. They've delayed it because the F1 Academy race has only just finished now. So I thought this would be a scenario, actually. Was it always meant to be 9:30? Or am I tripping? It was meant to be 9 p.m, wasn't it? I'm sure it was supposed to be 9 p.m, you know, that it was supposed to start. But there must have been drama. I didn't watch it. Yeah, it's supposed to start in 6 minutes, look. It's supposed to start in 6 minutes, but it ain't. Because the F1 Academy race is they've literally crossed the finish line 2 minutes ago. Because I switched it on and I was like, how is there going to be a qualifying session starting in 10 minutes when they're still racing round? They've got to have a bit of time to sort of gather everything together before they send more cars on track. So yeah, I assume it's been delayed. I think it's been delayed. What did it say? 20 odd minutes? I'll get through it. Worst things happen at sea, don't they? You sat with him while he's working. Oh, commitment to the relationship, that, isn't it? Left on left. There we go. How we doing, Beth? I don't know if I'll be on for the race. I don't know if I'll be on for the race tomorrow, because we're hosting a big party here tomorrow. So if I do come live for the race tomorrow, I might be dressed as a World War II soldier, and I might be pissed as a fart, and it might not be much of a watch along. Or it might not even exist. So there is no guarantees on the Miami Grand Prix watch along tomorrow. And that's probably the first time I've ever said that, because, as you know, I'm here for them all. But it might just be a case of switch the telly on downstairs, have a look at the first few laps, and back in the hot tub, because the next door neighbour's renting a hot tub and we're all getting in it. And we're going to be steaming in more ways than one. The water's going to be steaming, I'm going to be steaming, and we're all in fancy dress. So, yeah, GG's for the Miami Grand Prix. So this might be it. This might be the last stream of the weekend. If I can, we'll see, innit? You know what I mean? I'm waffling on, but we'll see. We'll see. If it's freezing cold and everyone's gone home, then I'll be on, innit? Yeah, been delayed. Yeah, been delayed. Yeah, 9:15. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I don't know what happened in the academy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mitch. GG's are good. Get like, it's over. It's over. Like, well played. It's like GG's, good game. In other words, well played. It's finished. It's over. Done. GG's, mate. Good game. Yeah, so it might happen. We'll see, though, innit? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what happened in the academy race, but it must have been a bit of a safety car fest or a red flag or something. But that definitely ran a lot longer than it should have done. And I tell you what, down at Aston Martin, they're glad it's been delayed, because they're working frantically on Fernando Alonso's car. Oh yeah, because he got smashed into the wall, didn't he, 3 hours ago? No wonder they're working frantically on that Aston Martin. 17 minutes to go before quali starts. So yeah, I didn't know it was going to be delayed, but it is. So yeah, it starts in 17 minutes. But yeah, because Alonso got flung into the wall by Liam Lawson, they're on a full car rebuild. They need every single second of this 17-minute delay. Good luck, have fun. I've not heard that one. I've not heard GLHF, but I have now. Amazes me how the rebuild... I know. It always surprises me as well. It always baffles me how they do it. You know, you can smash the car up in FP1 and it's rebuilt for FP2. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. So yeah, the Aston Martin need every single minute of this delay. In fact, that might save them, because if qualifying was starting now, I think Aston Martin have got no chance. Aston Martin would probably cause the academy race to run over. Conspiracy. But what we're saying, it's been around for many, many years, yeah. NT, nice try. I don't know all the gaming slang, innit? I'm 33. I'm not on the cusp of what's in. Do you know what I mean? I'm a boomer, really, compared to these kids. When the website refreshes, I'll get the live timings up. But obviously, because the session's not started, there's no point in me having a list of names that's irrelevant. But once the website catches on that qualifying's going to be starting, I'll put the live timings on the screen, and that hopefully it'll work. You know what I mean? Fingers crossed. Winging a prayer, and we'll see how we do. You're a Siege player. Oh, that's it's old, that, but I've never played that, but the people that play that, now this is a compliment to you, CL2. The people that play that generally have a higher IQ than the average gamer. Because you have to use your noggin for that, don't you? It's been out about 10 years, hasn't it, that book? That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Maybe that's why I can't. No, I've never played it, but I think it's that one. High IQ game, that, you know, CL2. Mad how quick you got your shirt. Oh, mate. As soon as it dropped, which was like Wednesday, I think I seen the post on Facebook on Wednesday. Bang, ordered, got here Friday morning. Get in, done. It's nice. Some people are saying like it's ugly in that online, but I rate it. Me, look at that. It's mad. I like it, me. It's different. I know. Listen, I didn't think I'd be sat here in a brown and pink Mercedes shirt come May. Do you know what I mean? If someone had said that, you're gonna be sat in brown and pink by the time you get to May. I'd have gone, what are you talking about? It's like a wacky, you know, in football when they do a wacky third kit. That's what this is. This is Mercedes' wacky third kit. You know, you'll have like a home kit that's blue, an away kit that's yellow, and then they'll do like a wacky third kit that's like pink and green or something. That's what this is. This is the F1 equivalent of a wacky third kit. So I thought, I'm having it. All right, the live timers is ready to go. So we'll do that. We'll do one of them. I'll edit that, and we'll do one of them as well. Lap zero, yeah. Right. We'll be ready to go when they're ready to go. I think it's going to start at 1:15. Say about 12 or 13 minutes and we'll be underway. I did luminous green one. I've not got that. Is that like the victory one? It's like the same colour as a high vest or whatever it's called. What do they call it? High vis. It's the same colour as like a high vis workman's vest, isn't it? Yeah, I've not got that one. I'm sure that's like maybe like a victory one. I'd feel like I'd be jinxing it if you just sit here in a victory shirt all year. You know what I mean? You're cold in pain and got to sit here till 11 p.m. You haven't got to. You're doing it because you love him. Hey, just think about that. You haven't got to do anything. You're doing it because you want to, Beth. Remember that. Lando P1. Might be. He did get lucky, though. What are you saying about the sprint CL2? He got lucky, your boy, innit? It was Piastri's win, that. Stole it. But I will concede that Norris was quicker. Norris was quicker, but could he have got the overtake? I'll put it this way. I would have preferred to see Norris overtake Piastri fair and square, you know, make the move, wheel to wheel, a bit of action, a bit of argy-bargy, and Norris takes the lead that way. In that scenario, you go, fair play, Lando Norris. He's gone for the gauntlet, taking the win. But when it's like a bit of a hocus-pocus, lucky safety car, that's not the way you want to win the race, is it? Well, he'll take it. Listen, he'll take it. And maybe he would have won it anyway, but I want to see him try. I want to see that scenario of him going for it on track rather than him getting lucky that way. But he was quicker. As the track was drying out, I think the gap at one point between Piastri and Norris was like 2.7, 2.8. And then all of a sudden, Norris was right on him and within his DRS. So Norris was quicker in those drying conditions. So fair play. Yeah, high vis mode. Yeah, engineers. Is the engineers one? Which team was it that had the victory one? Was it? It might have been McLaren. No, I'm sure it was Mercedes. Or maybe since the winds dried up, they just call it an engineering team now. But I think in the day, The bright green was like the victory T-shirt when they used to win every week. But I would think that I'd be like jinxing it if I did that. I've got this seat a bit too upright. I'm a bit like that. Oi, oi! Listen, do you know what that is, Kim? Yeah, and welcome in, Farhan, as well. How we doing, bro? Things you got to do, innit, Beth? No, do you know what it is, Kim? It's karma, that, right? Because that's fate, that. Because Denver has got extremely lucky with my thing, with the Viewers' Championship. As you can see, he's there. Perched at the top on 160 points. And the fate of it, you know, fate has said, well, he's lucky on your channel. You can be lucky on his channel. And so I've won 66 quid off him. That's fate stepping in, that, and saying, he's been lucky on your account, you be lucky on his account. I hope that the reflection here, don't even mention it. There's a bit of a reflection going on. And because it's dark out, it's even worse now. The channel might get banned for showing the race. I will keep my head here, aren't I? Whey! Oh, do you know what? That's an actual concern now. I put this picture up thinking, yeah, this will be sick for the background. Get some lights on it. It actually might get me banned. Because you can watch the race. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, it's obscured enough, innit? I'll just have to... I'll have to do something about it. What am I going to do? I've got to either move the telly... Oh, no, it's not... I didn't foresee this reflection situation. Causing havoc. Just to shout out Lily Mae's story. Get in the shower right now. Nanny says so. What? Who's getting in the shower right now? We're not getting in the shower on stream. Are you mad? We'll definitely get the channel banned. I'm waiting on the bouquet of flowers for losing the chat. Oh, I did say that, didn't I? I did say that. Oh, you're right there, you know. I did promise you a bouquet of flowers, didn't I? You got it stolen off you at the death, didn't you? Tell you what, Kim, you led from round 2 to round 23 out of 24. And then Anthony pinched it off you at the death. Just brutal, innit, that? But do you know what I was doing, actually? I was looking at what the points total was at this point last year and the points total this year. And it is very similar. You had 157 points, Kim, at this point last year. Denver's on 160, so you'd be pretty much neck and neck. And then the person in second last year had like 110, then 109, 106. So it's near enough the same, just different names. Does that prove randomness? I don't know, but I was having a look because I was thinking, there's a few people got a hell of a lot of points early on here, but when you actually look back at last year, it's the same game. It's the same. So just some people it's just the luck of the draw, innit? As long as you're in every race, you can't ask for more than that, really. That's as much control as you can have. It's just being in. What we're saying, yeah. So you're waiting on your bouquet of flowers. I owe you that. Listen, I do owe you a bouquet because I did say that. 2024 Mercedes Vault shirt. Whoa, go on then. I'm not getting that. Listen, I've spent enough. This is it for merch. I'm tapped out till March 2026 now. That's it, Brev. You can't see it. No, yeah, you can't see it. Don't mention it, Kim. I won't mention it. Oh, cheers, Mitch. Cheers, Mitch. I appreciate that. It is Antonelli, you know, this. It's not just like any random... It's actually Antonelli. And it's an artist called David Johnson. Shout out David Johnson. And I I've seen his website before, and I've been tempted to buy art off his website before. And then I just happened to just check it randomly the other week. I don't know if it popped up on Facebook as an ad or something. I was like, oh, go on then. I'll have a look at David Johnson's, see what new... and it come up, Kimmy 2025. I was like, I'm having it. Because it's just a white... I had a white wall, obviously. A white background. I was like, Kimmy 2025. The stars just aligned. It was brand new out. I thought, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I didn't predict this reflection scenario, but and it's number 2 out of 250 that he'll do. And when I took it to be framed, the art guy told me the artist always keeps number 1. So this is the first one. So I've been told. I reckon it is the first one. The artist will keep number 1 and he'll keep number 250. So this might be the first one. So Kimmy Antonelli's joined us on stream. So get in. Oh, it's the nearest to Antonelli I'll probably ever get. But yes, Farhan. Ernesto's in as well. Sorry, I'm missing comments. But yes, welcome to the stream. Ernesto Siesto. This is the final top 8 in the sprint. Has it changed? Why has it changed? What have I missed, Sean? Well, you might be telling me in the next comments that you're writing. So it's ended up Norris, Piastri, Hamilton. So the top 3 remain unchanged. Russell 4th anyway. 5th, Stroll. So what's happened to 6th, Noda? What's happened to Albon then? 7th, Antonelli. So Antonelli got a couple of points out of the sprint in the end. And 8th, Gasly. I didn't know any of this. You are an absolute godsend to this channel, you Sean Tan. Never leave. Because, honestly, Behrman got a 5-second penalty for unsafe release. Albon got a 5-second penalty for safety car infringement. And Lawson got a 5-second time. I had no clue about that. So thank you very much. And we take the 2 points for Kimi Antonelli. Thank you very much. It could have been a win. It should have been a podium. Well, no, he should have been 4th, really. He should have been 4th because he did kind of get bullied at turn 1. He should have been 4th. Ends up 7th, so it's not the end of the world. Got a couple of points. By the way, qualifying is delayed, but starts in about 2 minutes' time. So do not worry. We're getting underway in a minute. What else are we saying? Neil Blessing wanting to donate fundraiser if you won. I didn't know you had a fundraiser going. I'd just seen that in Denver's chat before. But let me know. Let me know because I'll donate a bouquet of flowers. No, I will. I had no idea, Kim, but let me know the details. Text me. What's going on with it? And, I'll help you out. Is it, mate? Where you get it from? Yeah, I got Russell 1. Russell 1. I don't know if he's got a George Russell 1. Have a look. David Johnson, Formula Art, it's called. Have a look. You'll see it there. When you go on his website, you'll see Kimmy 25 top. He'll be top list. It's the latest one, isn't it? I don't know how much of Russell. They vary depending on what size you want, what type of thing. You know what I mean? It varies. You'll figure it out. But more than the poster. Anyway, is Q1 over? No. It's not even begun yet, Carl. It's been delayed by 15 minutes because the academy race overran. I don't know why, whether it's safety cars, crashes, red flags, I don't know why, but so the whole program's been pushed back because the academy race finished at about 10 to, so they couldn't just start quali when they wanted to. And maybe it's for television reasons, you know. Maybe it's TV reasons because they didn't have enough time to do the build-up. I don't know. Or logistic reasons, I don't know. But anyway, it's been delayed by 15 minutes, and that 15 minutes is about now done. So get in. Verstappen finished 17th, mate. Yeah, he did, yeah. Yeah, he did, bro. Sorry, my brain just had to understand that scenario, but he did. He got a 10-second penalty, right? Oh, I tell you what, right, the penalties are absolutely brutal because it finished behind the safety car. So they're all in a line. So you get a time penalty and it finishes behind the safety car. Whoo, you're gone. So Verstappen with a 10-second penalty put him from like fourth to last. Absolutely savage. They just announced these a few minutes ago. What did they announce? Oh, is it literally? Is it breaking news? That? Oh my God, I'm worried about this reflection. I don't know what I could do about it. Is it worse with the light? Is that worse? There's nothing to see. Oh my God, I'm laughing and joking, but it might be picked up as... Oh no, could you imagine? Oh God. Been done by a reflection in the... Just seen him, yeah. It really sucks for Albon. Got P4 in the sprint. It's gone just like that. Phew. Yeah, Mitch, what we're saying about 2 Antonelli poles in one weekend. That must have happened, didn't it? Where someone's got pole in both. Verstappen must have done that in like 2023. He must have. Right. So we've gone from a chaotic wet sprint race 3 hours later, bone dry, hot and sunny qualifying session. Well, here we go then. Qualifying is underway. The time is ticking down. The live timing seems to be working. All smooth here. What else are we saying? Yes, here we go, Mitch. Let's have it, Mitch. You're never sitting at work with your fella again. Oh, well. Who have you got for pole, Beth? You'd be happy for George as well. Want Mercedes on top for this race. Yeah, I have to be a George Russell sort of a fan by default. I'm a Toto Wolff fan. No, George Russell's all right. Until he starts coming into blows with Antonelli, then he might be biggest enemy going. Listen, whilst it's as simple as this, whilst they're not fighting for a world championship, George Russell is friend. As soon as they're fighting for a world championship, George Russell shall be foe. And that's how it is with any teammate pairing. George Russell is ally for now. He's an ally. But he'll be the biggest enemy going if Mercedes build the fastest car. Trust me. That's how I'm going to roll. That's how I've always rolled. I've never supported a team. I've always been driver focused. Whether it be Mick Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton back in the days, Montoya before that. Did you know I was a Montoya fan? No, you didn't. I liked Juan Pablo Montoya, but I was young. And he was the only one that gave Michael Schumacher a bit of his own medicine. So I liked Montoya. That's how I roll. He was the one that shoved Michael Schumacher out of the way, and I thought, yeah, Montoya's got a bit of that. And he had attitude as well, Montoya. I liked him. So I've gone from Montoya to Hamilton to Mick Schumacher and Antonelli. That's been my journey. But I've always been drivers. Whereas some people, most people actually, sort of support a team. I think there's a lot of McLaren fans. Stick with McLaren. Come what may. And drivers come and go. And they just stick with McLaren. Nah, not for me, that. Not for me, that. What if you got 2 Bobbins drivers and you built the 8th fastest car and you sat there? You sat there with Latifi and Ericsson going, nah, man, this ain't what I signed up for. Now, you follow the exciting driver. That's what I do anyway. Follow the exciting drivers and move with them. Like if Antonelli moved to Ferrari for 26, mate, I'm sat here in full Ferrari. Oh, damn right. I will follow Antonelli wherever he shall go from now to however long he races in F1. And I think, and I hope one day he will end up at Ferrari. I think, and in fact, Lovies did a video on this. I can envisage a day, just like he can, of an Antonelli Behrman lineup at Ferrari in about another 4 years or so. I can envisage that. And listen, whether this channel exists or not, I'll be in Ferrari gear when he moves. If he ever moves. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Anyway, 12 minutes to go in Q1. Let's see this early knockings. You know. Listen, there's 4 or 5 drivers haven't even set a lap yet, including both Mercedes, which is a bit dodge. I've still got Albon quickest on here. But that's not the case, is it? Oh, we got another live timing meltdown here. Yes is the answer to that. I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm going to battle on anyway. Toto's I love Toto Wolff, me. I think he's like Terminator, isn't he, or something? He's a hard-ass businessman. He doesn't take any bollocks. He's straight down the line, Toto Wolff. He's a serious guy. It's not fun and games. Zach Brown's fun and games. I'll do a tattoo if you win. Toto Wolff is not messing about. He's here to win. And I'm up for the redemption arc post Lewis Hamilton. That's what I'm backing. He never said. Yeah, Beth. Kimi for 2 pole positions in 1 race weekend. Come on. Have me because Lewis is your favourite. Crazy Horse Montoya. He was. That's exactly what I'm about, Lisa. Show me a crazy horse and I'm on the bandwagon. And the reason why I've jumped on the Antonelli thing is because Antonelli was a bit of a crazy horse in the junior series and stuff. I want him to be a crazy horse. I really do. Oh, what's going on with the mouse? Whoa. I don't know what I clicked there. Is Lewis the OG? Yeah. I supported Lewis Hamilton for a long time. Until the Turkish Grand Prix in 2020. I then drew a line under it and said, 3s, 2s, 1s, I'm chipped. I'm done. The journey was complete. I couldn't, the journey was complete. Turkish Grand Prix 2020, that was it. Journey done. I'd lived and breathed it. Now I'm on the next one. Come on, Kimi. I'm revitalised this year. I'm revitalised. Right, what we're saying, 8.5 minutes to go. Let's have a look what's happening. Live timings are working. Time is ticking down. Track's clear. Car's out on track. Mercedes yet to set a lap time, which is now becoming slightly concerning because we're halfway through the session. So get on with it, boys. What's going on? Hadjar goes P2. Come on then. Isaac Hadjar. I know, still no milk times. I'm getting stressed. Stroll's gone P11. That might not be enough, mate. Antonelli purple sector 1. Oh, if Antonelli gets 2 pole positions in one weekend. Sainz goes fastest on a 27 flat. Come on then, Kimmy. What have you got? Do you know what's slightly annoying as well? The live timings is about 7 seconds ahead of the television broadcast. So I don't want any spoilers, you know what I mean? He's gone quickest. Come on in. Only by 21 thousandths. Lawson goes to 6th. Russell needs a time. We've got both Haas's in the bottom 5. If you are new to F1 qualifying, it's split into 3 sessions. We are just in Q1 eliminating the slowest 5 drivers. So if you're not in that bottom 5, you're through and you're clear. So just avoid being in that bottom 5. It doesn't matter if you're quickest. Just don't be in that bottom 5. Because you will be eliminated and your grid position will be set. And in that bottom 5, with 6.5 minutes to go, is Stroll, Leclerc, Charles Leclerc, Behrman, Tsunoda, Hamilton now in the bottom 5. Tsunoda goes P9. Okay. Bortoletto's P5 here. Hang on a minute. How's Gabriel Bortoletto P5? What's going on here? Hi, Bortoletto's arrived. Bortoletto has officially arrived in Formula 1, 3/10 off the pace in P5. Hülkenberg's P8. This tells me that it could be anything yet. This tells me take this with a pinch of salt right now because the times are about to tumble big time. We can't be having Bortoletto P5. This is unheard of. I'd love to see it though. I think Gabriel Bortoletto's one for the future. Oh, did he hit the wall there? Verstappen on the exit of the final corner there. Did he tap the wall and Verstappen goes quickest by 0.2 of a second, then a 1:26.870 for the 4-time world champion. But here come the McLarens. What's Norris doing? He's gone personal best first sector, ordinary middle sector. He's out of the hairpin to the line for Lando Norris. He's down in 14th at the minute. Bang, P5. Only slightly quicker than Bortoletto. What are we saying? I hope Gabriel Bortoletto gets through now with this. Do you know what would be really getting on a bandwagon 5 years before the wagon's built? Getting on a Bortoletto support now. I'd back someone who did that. If someone's like full Sauber, I'm Bortoletto, and I'm ready to ride out the next 3 years of P19 because oh mate, I'd be like, respect. There's got to be some Brazilians out there who've gone all in on Bortoletto now. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it'd be like buying Bitcoin in 2009 is what it'd be. Being a Bortoletto fan now would be like purchasing Bitcoin 2009 for about £1. I think he's going to be up there eventually, but it might take time. He's going to be, what's it going to be? Audi. They're going to be a new outfit. It's a long-term project, I'd say. Hey, yo, you what? What did I say? Is Ferrari slower than Williams? Do you know what? I reckon it's pretty evenly matched. Do you know what, Carl? I don't know if you're joking or being serious. But I reckon there's not much in it, mate. I reckon there's not much in it. I think I'd rather be driving the Ferrari. What's the state of play, do you reckon, with fastest cars and that? Do you reckon it goes McLaren, Mercedes, like all things being equal, obviously? Do you reckon it's McLaren, then Mercedes, then what, Red Bull third quickest? Depends, innit? Then Ferrari, then what are you doing? Williams fifth fastest car? What's the worst car? You've got Bortoleto and Hulkenberg both in the top 10 at the minute. Is that the worst car? Is the Aston the worst car? It's a tricky game. He said, come on, Kimmy, show me what you got. Stand by it. Come on then, George. Where are we? P9. Sauber. This Sauber lap time's standing up so far. Bottom 5 with a minute and a half to go. Ocon, Alonso, Gasly, Stroll, Behrman. So it's both Hasses, both Astons and an Alpine in the bottom 5 at the moment. Here comes George Russell then down the back straight into the hairpin. McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari. I agree. Go from 5th downwards. Oh, you're putting Alpine high up there. I wouldn't even put Alpine there, you know. I'd put Alpine lower down. I'd go Racing Bull. I'd go Williams Racing Bull. I'd go Williams Racing Bull. Then Alpine, Haas. Haas non-existent. Nah, Haas are all right. They're in the mix. Right, what's happening? What's happening here? Would you put Haas 10th? You can't put Sauber 10th for the minute. They're up there. Oh, Hamilton. What's happening with Lewis Hamilton? He's in the bottom 5 at the minute. Gasly's got to drag himself out of it. But I tell you what, Lewis Hamilton's going to be winding up for one more lap to stay in qualifying. He's going to be under big pressure. Hadjar goes P6. Racing Bull's pretty quick. Where's Tsunoda in all of this? Tsunoda's down in 13th. Bortoletto's still chilling in P9. I rate that as a lap, you know. So we've got Verstappen and Piastri at the top in the pits, chilling. But this is a big lap for Lewis Hamilton. Down in P17 as it stands. A personal best sector 1. 10th and a half up. And he needs it. And he needs it. Doohan goes P11. That's cat amongst the pit. Doohan's safe probably with that. Well, nothing's certain, is it yet? That might be a bit of a premature call, but Bortoletto's pitted. Bortoletto's still up there in P9. I hope he gets through, man. Bortoletto's got to go through with that, hasn't he? Norris goes second, so safe. With margin to spare, obviously. You're in the fastest car. But this is what it's all about. It's Lewis Hamilton heading down to the hairpin at the end of the lap. Alonso is out. Behrman is out. Hamilton is across the line and improves to 8th. Hulkenberg on the bubble. What can Tsunoda do? Saves himself and knocks Hulkenberg out. Can Stroll save himself? Where's Lance Stroll? The fact the camera's not going to Lance Stroll tells me he's not on a lap. Yep, Stroll's out then. So the 5 eliminated in Q1. Hulkenberg, P16. Fernando Alonso, P17. He's not having a good season, is he? Whether by his fault or unlucky or both, Fernando Alonso's just having a shocker in 2025. It is what it is. Like I say, the blame's not fully on him, but it's just not. It's not going well for Fernando Alonso, is it, this year? Down in P17, Pierre Gasly. P18, Lance Stroll, P19, Oliver Bearman. Was Bearman... I'm sure that Bearman was at the back of the grid for the sprint, but ended up getting a point, but has then got a penalty, so he's back out of the points again. Bearman's up and down them timing sheets like you won't believe. I think Bearman, was it driver of the day? Which race was it I give Bearman driver of the day? Check this out. Bahrain. I'm sure in Bahrain, Bearman started dead last and got a point, and so giving driver of the day. Yeah. Look at that 0 out of 10 rating for the Japanese Grand Prix. Not a single overtake was had that day. I like that little feature. You might have a job, get behind the bar, Beth. Pulling pints before dawn, is it? Stroll. I mean, I wouldn't go that far with Stroll. He shouldn't be in F1. Do you know what? I'm surprised they haven't moved Stroll into the... Mind you, are Aston Martin even in the World Endurance Championship yet? As soon as Aston Martin are in the World Endurance Championship, put Stroll across into that. He'd probably do quite well. They have to do that. In fact, it's racing, that car, that Valkyrie. It's racing because I remember Suede telling me about it and I was like, it's racing. Because I was shocked that it was, because I said to Suede, I thought it was just a concept car, that Valkyrie. It's racing. Why is Stroll not in that Valkyrie? And who's the Brazilian guy that's been the backup driver for about 4 years? Give him a go, please. I feel sorry for him. Reserve driver for a whole career. I can't, what's his name, bro? I can't think of it right now, but it's a Brazilian guy, been waiting for that seat for about 4 years. And he won F2 as well, I'm sure he won F2 as well. Drugovic. Felipe Drugovic. Get him a seat. He's been waiting long enough. And with regards to Alonso... I don't think he will. I think he'll do one more year with Adrian Newey. I think he'll do one more. Because imagine, he's got to do one more. He's got to do one more season, Mitch. Because imagine he pulls the plug on his career now, and then Aston Martin start reaping the rewards of Adrian Newey being behind the scenes. He'd be absolutely devastated, wouldn't he? And they can't sack Fernando Alonso, can they? Sorry, mate, you're just not good enough anymore. Oh, could you imagine how awkward that would? No, I can't even go down that road. I think whatever happens, give Alonso 2026 and pray that they've got a half decent car and that he can have one last sort of, you know, it's not going to be a championship, but maybe one more podium, or, you know, just one more day in the sun. One more day in the sun for Fernando Alonso in 26, and then wrap it up after that. If you wrap it up now at the end of a season of P17s and then the cars quit next year, Oh my God, no. That'd be so... Valkyrie is 47 inches high from the floor. How do you know that as a fact? Yeah, it's probably, the roof line's probably lower than a desk table, isn't it? Yeah. They look insane, them Valkyries. Slide, stroll across into that series. Anyway, yeah, to be fair, he's got a few points this season, so it's not... Well, Bortoletto did get through, so Q2 is just about getting underway now. Q2 is underway, so Hulkenberg, Alonso, Gasly, Stroll, Behrman all been eliminated. And so Bortoletto, let's have a Bortoletto Q3 appearance. Let's have that. They've had to rebuild Leclerc's Ferrari as well from his incident before the sprint race this afternoon. Smashed it in the wall on intermediate tyres on a soaking wet track in the pouring rain. I'm going to blame the team on that one. And Alonso with a rebuilt car eliminating Q1 as well. Oh, 42.1. I believed you the first time. That's even lower. You know, Ford GT40, was it named so because it was 40 inches high? You know what I mean? Motorsportfact.com on that one. But I'm sure that's why the Ford GT40 was called that. I might be wrong. But that's what I've heard. It might be an old wives' tale, that. Do you know what I mean? It might be like... Insane. Insane in the membrane. I tell you what, Verstappen does like getting his lap in early doors and then saying to the rest of them, go on then. This is what I've got. Can you beat it? Do you know what's mad to me, right? Verstappen's been in this game more than a decade now. In my head, Verstappen's still like a young kid. But he's not. He's like 27, 28. He's been doing this for 10 years. That makes me feel old, that. This is his 11th season, I think. 11th, 10th full season. Oh, I don't even know. Maybe in the 11th full season. Scary. Scary that Verstappen's a decade in. Bortoletto P4 again. Come on then. Sainz P2. Hamilton goes 4th. Half the cars haven't done the time yet, so let's not get too excited. It's early doors in Q2. Lawson on a lap. Let's have a Tsunoda Q3 appearance as well. Lawson's gone P8, 1.1 off. That's nowhere. Lawson needs to improve. Albon P2. Williams are quick this weekend. They've been unlucky, but Williams have been quick. Albon got a penalty, but if he finished P4 in the sprint and qualified P6, so it wasn't just a fluke result. Williams are generally competitive. And Norris goes P2, so it's a McLaren 1-2. Early days, early knock-ins in Q2. 1:26.2 sets the pace from Oscar Piastri. Norris 2/10 off it. Verstappen 4/10 back in P3. Albon and Sainz half a second off the pace. Leclerc, then the Ferraris. Carl said, what do you say, Carl? Who's quicker? Well, Ferrari slower than Williams. Yeah. It's, do you know what? There's not a lot in it. And that is not what Hamilton wanted to hear when he signed a €40 million deal, is it? Or however many million euro it is. Lewis Hamilton did not come into 2025 thinking that Williams was going to be his biggest competitor, did he? Life's not a fairy tale, is it? Life is not a fairy tale. So who's in the danger zone? Russell, Ocon, Doohan, and both RBs of Lawson and Hadjar. But this time yet. You're correct. Oh, it's the minimum requirement to race Le Mans. Didn't they have to make a certain amount of cars, like production-wise? They had to build a few of them to prove that it was a production car. Didn't they have to make 50 of them? Or I don't know the figure. It couldn't just be a one-off prototype. Bit of a lull in the middle of the session. Forgive me. They're all in the pits. There's not a lot doing at the minute. It's new tyres on. It's fuel in the tank. And we go again. Antonelli is a beast. I know. George has got some competition, especially round here. Listen, when George is on form, he's still got the measure. But of course he has. George has been in this game 7 or 8 years and he's in the prime of his career. He's 27 years old. Of course he has. George has got the edge on an equal footing, you know. But this weekend, I reckon Antonelli might have him. George has generally not been happy, has he? But then he's pulled it out of the bag. Again, I'm correct. What can I say? Oh, Kimmy. Lando Norris qualifying form. 1st, 3rd, 2nd, 6th, 10th. 10th in Saudi Arabia. Why did Norris qualify 10th in Saudi Arabia? What happened? That can't have been all fair and square, that. I can't remember. Did he just mess it up? He crashed, did he? He crashed. He binned it in qualifying, that's why. Norris binned it in qualifying, that's why he was P10. Yeah, so I knew something unusual would have had to have happened. Right, here we go then. The lull is over. The cars are back out there with 5 minutes to go in Q2. Let me refresh the driller. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good on the live timers front. Yeah, I think it was to prove reliability and performance, yeah. Do you watch WEC, Mitch? That's something I've always wanted to get into and then just not. I don't know what channel. Who's got the rights for WEC? Like, what channels it shows? It's not shown on terrestrial TV. It's not like BBC One World Endurance Championship, is it? Is it like some obscure, like, Premier Sports or something where you have to pay a... Or is it Eurosport, actually? Is it Eurosport? World Endurance Championship. I never see it. I'd like to watch it, but I never come across it. And the thing is, the calendar for World Endurance Championship, they need to double the amount of races. I feel like they do 7 races in an entire year. So you can have like 2 months from one race to the next. You know what I mean? How would you get any momentum going? I'm sure there's like 7 or 8 races in a full year. They need to up that. They need to double that. Let's have a 20 race calendar. Let's get the marketing going. WEC need a serious marketing campaign. They need to double the amount of races. They need to get things going because all the manufacturers are in. Mate, this is... but they're missing a trick somewhere. No one knows about it. But all the big manufacturers have all been signing up last 2-3 years. They're all in World Endurance Championship, or gonna be. But yet it's still really unknown. You ask the average man on the road, you ask the average man on the street, have you heard of the World Endurance Championship? They go, what are you talking about? It needs a massive marketing campaign. It needs twice as many races, and it needs to be on Sky Sports. There you go. Get me in charge. I'll promote it. Piastri from Norris will do you. 5-2, nice 100. Piastri and Norris nailed on, mate. You watch GT. What, like GT3? I've never come across it. You went to Donington a few weeks. Go on, then. Oh, like British GT. 2 minutes to go in Q2. Pressure's on for Russell Ocon doing Lawson and Hadjar now. Here comes Esteban Ocon into the final hairpin. Ocon across the line, P9 only. That's not going to be good enough. That's not going to be good enough, and he's not on a second push lap. I fear that might be it for Ocon. We'll see. We'll see. Here comes Isaac Hadjar then in the Miami Special pink and white racing bull. Across the line, P10. Ooh, I don't think that's going to be good enough either, Isaac. That might not be enough, mate. I'm going to say it right now. Ocon and Hadjar, they're gone. They're not gone yet, but give it a couple of minutes, they might be. They might be. Where's Bortoletto? I want to see Bortoletto just slap himself into the top 5 and go, wham, have that. I want to see it. Antonelli's safe. We're all right. We don't need to stress. Antonelli's looking good this weekend. Looking strong. Look at Williams. Williams only half a second off the pace. P5, P6. Here comes George Russell, and he needs the lap. He's down in P13 at the minute, across the line, P3. Mercedes are the second fastest car. Here we go then. Jack Doohan down in 14th at the moment, to the line for the Aussie. Oh, he's done. He's cooked. It's over. Doohan doesn't improve. You might as well just put Colapinto in for the race. Lawson. See you in a bit. Lawson confirmed elimination. Oh, is Hamilton out? Oh, Hamilton is out in Q2. This was not the Ferrari dream that he signed up for. I know he won the sprint in China, but that might end up being the highlight of 2025 for Lewis Hamilton. I hope it's not, but that sprint in China, I hope he enjoyed it, because this is not going well, mate. This is not going well. P12 on the grid for 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton in a works Ferrari. Oh my God. This is not why he signed that document, is it? This is not why he signed the contract, is it? He did not envisage this scenario. You know, a world championship off the bat would have been a stretch, but I was thinking podiums left, right and centre, to be honest. Not to be. So that's the end of Q2 then. Hadjar eliminated in P11. Ocon did survive. I did say Ocon might be a cut goose, but Ocon survived it. So knocked out in Q2 then. Isaac Hadjar P11. Lewis Hamilton P12. Gabriel Bortoletto still a decent quali in P13 considering. Jack Doohan P14 and Liam Lawson. He's got to be disappointed with that P15. I mean, he did get through. Got out of Q1, but slowest of the drivers in Q2, knocked out in P15. So through to the top 10 pole position shootout then. Both McLarens, both Mercedes, both Red Bulls, both Williams, plus one Ferrari and one Haas of Leclerc and Ocon. Ocon top 10. Come on then. And who was saying Haas well off it? Was it you, Mitch? I have to scroll back. I'm scrolling back through the comments. Haas non-existent. Haas existent. There's not really do you know, in a lot of seasons, you've always got that team that's 19th and 20th every week. You know, just a team that's just, you know, they're last. This year, in fact, the last couple of years, it's not really like that. It's just depending. It can be any one of 8 drivers last on the grid at any given weekend, which is good. You know, you haven't got a team that's 2.5 seconds off the pace, nochance.com. I wonder if the Aston Martin is the slowest car of the 10. So Sauber are 13th and 16th. I reckon the Aston's slower than that. Gasly's underperformed there. Jack Doohan in P14 is outqualified Gasly. P18, Pierre Gasly. That he's got to be massively disappointed with that. And Lawson's fuming about his battery. He's been knocked out in 15th. Hamilton down in 12th. Hadjar just misses out. Tsunoda through. That's crucial for Yuki. We need to see Yuki sort of gather it together now. You know, we don't. You know, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see a Yuki Tsunoda downfall. I want to see Yuki Tsunoda stop the rot. Put the anchor down and say, right, all right, I'm not fighting for wins, but let's not be P18 on the grid every week. Let's just anchor ourselves in, get a few solid results, get a few points on the board, and start to build up. And I want to see Yuki Tsunoda, let's say final third of the season, I want to see Tsunoda top 6, you know, couple of podiums back end of the season. I want to see Tsunoda full redemption arc this season. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see Tsunoda, fall by the wayside, a season of P18s and out the back door by Christmas. I want to see a Tsunoda getting stronger and stronger as the season goes on. Come on, Yuki, man. I like Yuki. Yeah, take the Haas comment back. Listen, Haas, when they get it right, we do see a cheeky Q3 appearance every now and then from Haas, I'm sure Behrman did it a couple of weeks ago. So I need to keep my head there just because the reflection of the screen might get me banned. But when Haas get it hooked up, they get the odd Q3 appearance. They get the odd point here and there, don't they? In the race. There's no sort of atrocious... I think everyone's got... Has everybody got points? Who hasn't got points this season? Oh, Bortoletto's not got points, has he? What's the standings saying? I should have the standings on the... Why have they not got the standings here? Drivers. What are you talking about? Oh, they won't show me the standings because there's a live session on. Get out of it, bruv. Google it, Google it, Google it. Here we go. Alonso's not got... Lawson's not got a point yet. Oh my days, bro. I thought Lawson had snagged a cheeky point for Racing Bulls, He's not. Doohan's not got a point. So Bortoletto, Doohan, Lawson and Alonso are yet to score a point this season. Have all the teams at least got one? Constructors. Yeah, every team's got points. You see, this is the point I was making. Is that in years gone by, you'd have a couple of teams, or at least one team, that would go through an entire year and be nowhere near getting a point from beginning to end. You know what I mean? Highest finish, 14th. When everything went absolutely perfect and there was 8 DNFs, they'd still finish P13, you know what I mean? You'd always have a team like that, but not these days. These days, anyone on the day can sneak a point. Sauber can sneak a point. Alpine are 9th in Constructors on 6 points. You might as well give McLaren the Constructors' Championship now, by the way. They're already like 70 clear. After 5 races. Are you joking? Red Bull running one-legged 89 points. If Red Bull had both drivers getting points every weekend, they'd easily be second in Constructors. This is the issue they've got, innit? Red Bull one-legged 3rd in Constructors, still more than Ferrari have got. Oh, that's tragic, actually, isn't it? Red Bull one-legged above Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship with a lineup of Hamilton and Leclerc. I usually say Leclerc, but today I'm going for Leclerc. Williams are 5th on 25 points. Haas 20. Haas are 6th. Haas are above Aston, RB, Alpine and Sauber. Haas are having a great season. Doohan won't last a season. Hey, you might be right there. Doohan might not last the weekend. This, all jokes aside, this could be Doohan's swan song. At any given moment, they could throw Colapinto in that car. At any given time. This could be it. What's the next race? Imola. I don't even know. Q3 is getting underway. It's similar next, isn't it? I don't even know. How bad's that? I don't even know what I'll be streaming next week. I think it's similar next. In Miami. Yeah, it's similar. Then Monaco. Then Spain, Canada, Austria. Yeah, he ain't lost into there. Yeah, how long does Jack Doohan last? Does he see the Monaco Grand Prix? The thing is, you can't chuck Colapinto in for Monaco. That'd be cruel. So you either do it for Imola or you wait till Spain. Oh, I don't know, mate. It's tight, isn't it? You've none. None what? But how we doing, Kim? Welcome back. Right, here we go then. Q3 is underway. And Verstappen again is first out there. He wants to set his lap and chill out. Who've we got for pole? I don't know about the Antonelli pole here. I asked for it for the sprint and I got it. I'm not going to ask for it here. I'm not feeling the Antonelli pole here. But I'll take it. Nah, if Antonelli goes pole again, lightning can't strike twice, can it? Or can it? So Verstappen sets the benchmark. 1:26.492 is the time to beat. 8 minutes to go. Norris purple middle sector. Here comes Piastri out of the final corner and across the line. P2 a tenth. Well, not even a tenth. The margin is 17 1/1000ths of a second slower. Is Piastri from Verstappen, and Norris splits them. 3 1/1000ths of a second. F1 is tiny margins, minuscule margins. We don't count in seconds, we count in thousandths of seconds. A 1 minute 26.492 beats a 1 minute 26.495. As Antonelli comes round, P4 only for Antonelli at the moment. Russell goes P6. Look at the gap between the top three. Verstappen, Norris, Piastri separated 17 1/1000ths of a second between them. A cigarette paper between the top three. Oh, and George Russell made a mistake in the final hairpin. Locked a brake, ran wide. Turn 11 was a bit boys this morning at the sprint. Woo. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And Leclerc's locked up and, well, Leclerc's absolutely screwed. Yeah, Leclerc's just fully dropped a bollocks going down to the hairpin. Yeah, Leclerc, no time. Tsunoda, 1.1 seconds slower than Verstappen. Oh, the live timing just froze again. You son of a... Oh, my God. I can't deal with this bollocks. It's going to start getting to me. I'll let you know what happens. It must be confused. Like, I'm saying one thing and then this is saying something completely different. I just bin it off, innit, for good. Do you know what I mean? Live timing's gone forever. It was a good run, but... know what I mean? It's just confusing. All four wheels off the ground. You don't often see that. Yeah, Verstappen in the mix, innit, Dan? You're hating that Verstappen's in the mix here. He's thinking, oh, not Max again. Never write him off, innit? Russell's letting the side down here. I had Russell third here, don't know when I texted you before. What did I predict? I predicted McLaren 1-2, then Russell, then Verstappen, I said. Russell's letting the side down. Verstappen, listen, betting against Verstappen, you could put Verstappen in one of them Red Bull soapbox cars and betting against him would still be dodgy. You know what I mean? Going for a McLaren 1-2 when Max Verstappen exists, it's always going to be a bit of a gamble. Because he's just simply the best. Better than all the rest. And it is what it is. Antonelli, 2.5 tenths off the page. Right, we're going out for one final run. This is it now. This is it. Turn the engine up full wham. What do they rev to these days? 15,000 RPM? I don't know. It used to be 18, 19,000. Yes. They're talking about her F97 qualifying. Oh, goated. A three-way tie in qualifying. Yeah, we've not had a three-way tie since the first time. That's the eyebrows. Same day, Tina. Oh my God. R.I.P. Right, here we go. 2 minutes to go. We're out. Fresh, sticky, soft tyres. Just a lick of fuel to get you round. Just 2 laps worth of fuel to get you round. Because fuel equals weight. So you want just enough to get you round. And enough to give the 1 kilo sample as well. You want to abide by the rules. But we're literally rocking on a lick of fuel, brand new soft tyres, engine turned up to the max, engine map full. Oh, full. And here we go. This is as fast as it'll go all weekend. These are the final laps of qualifying. This is where they lay it all on the line. And Verstappen's on it through sector 1. And it's looking a bit squirrely as he comes round the fast corner. I'll tell you what, the fast sweeping bends of sector 1. It is definitely the best point of Miami circuit. Sector 2 isn't winning any awards. And sector 3 is just a back straight and a hairpin. But sector 1 in Miami is brilliant. Look at this. It's like Maggots and Beckett's. If you squint. Come on then. Look at this. Just throwing it in. The G-forces here. It's unbelievable. Clips the apex. Verstappen did go purple first sector. But surely that's due for being beaten. Norris slower than Verstappen in sector 1. It is currently Verstappen on provisional pole position. Verstappen's through the second sector and is in the closing stages. Norris is in the middle sector. Here we go. Tsunoda goes P5 at best. Verstappen improves. A 26.2 is the Max Verstappen benchmark. Esteban Ocon goes 5th in the Haas. What? Leclerc beats that though and goes P5 then. Punts Ocon down to P6. Norris has gone purple middle sector. Here we go. Can Norris get anywhere near Max Verstappen? Can Norris challenge the 4-time world champion? Or has Verstappen got too much? He's got close, but Verstappen is quicker than Norris. What can Piastri do? Where's Antonelli? Let's have a look at Oscar Piastri. Can he beat Max Verstappen? No, he can't. Max Verstappen is hanging on here. He's holding on. Max Verstappen, the 4-time world champion. You can never write him off. It's going to be Verstappen versus Antonelli. What can Antonelli do? George Russell's 3/10 off the pace through the middle sector. Go on then, Kimi. Let's have another one. Let's have 2 in one weekend. The Williams boys are 4th and 5th on the grid. What can Kimi Antonelli do? Oh, P3. He beats Piastri again. He beats Piastri again. Antonelli. Top 3. I take it. Verstappen P1, Norris P2, Kimi Antonelli P3. Listen, it's game on now, mate. It's game on, bro. Listen, it's taken 6 races. Antonelli is now on the scene. Get used to it, ladies and gentlemen. Antonelli is up with the big boys now. It's Verstappen on pole position, Norris P2, and Antonelli beats a McLaren to P3. Piastri 4th, Russell 5th, the 2 Williams boys 6th and 7th, Leclerc P8, Ocon P9, and Yuki Tsunoda rounds out the top 10. And I've got the chair on the headphone wire and it's causing me havoc. There we go. I was like that for a couple of minutes. The chairs ran over the wire and I'm like that. It's Verstappen on par. I freed myself. I've got to look at that now what I've got here. Oh. Look at the slack I've got here now. Oh, mate. Loving it. Listen, I'll take an Antonelli P3 all day, every day. Max was 5-1. We said it. I didn't like it. I didn't expect it, to be fair. I didn't expect the Verstappen pole here. But he proves yet again that he's simply the best. Antonelli now. Do you know what? I was sort of expecting Antonelli to be in the range of like P7 to P10 for the majority of the season. And I'd sort of accepted that in the back of my head. I was sort of like, he's a good driver. He's up and coming. He's 18 years old. It's a long game. He's probably going to line up on the grid P7 most weeks. Maybe finish top 6 on a good day. You know, P9, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P8. That was the season I was ready for. This is now getting really exciting. This is now getting very good. This is now getting serious. Antonelli is... He's starting to come good, mate, this. Oh, I'm happy with this. A P3 on the grid for the Grand Prix tomorrow. Yes, Matty. Buzzing. Let's have it. We missed the last train from Edinburgh home, and there was 2 lasses wearing the jersey shirt crying outside the train station. What? Jesus. 3rd and 5th for Mercedes, 2nd and 4th for McLaren. all of them beaten by Max Verstappen, the inevitable juggernaut that is the 4-time world champion. This season is good, isn't it? Do you know what? Yeah, from a bigger picture point of view, this is shaping up to be a great season. Do you know what? I was worried. I was genuinely worried about it being a McLaren dominating season. Listen, they'll end up winning overall. But I was worried about it being McLaren 1-2 on the grid, McLaren 1-2 in every race. I was worried about that. I was thinking, oh God, you know, is it going to be Norris, Piastri 1-2 every week? But people are getting in the mix. They've got the fastest car, but not by much. That's the crucial thing. McLaren's the fastest car, but Verstappen, even though he's not got the fastest car, he can make the difference, so get involved. And then Mercedes can have a good day and get involved. So it's good. It's good. I don't want to see domination round here. Listen, Antonelli can win all 24 and I'll be absolutely... Well, I wouldn't survive it, but I don't want to see domination in general. So I'm up. This is a good season. Lando is mistake prone. You were close. Wow, what did you say? Leclerc P7. Yuki, Tsunoda P10. As I said that, I had no idea. You've spelt it phonetically. Yuki, Tsunoda P10. Yeah, so that's how it's ended up. Verstappen pole, Norris, Antonelli, Piastri, Russell. Williams quicker than the Ferraris, just like Carl said. Right, now with regards to tomorrow, there's no promises for tomorrow. If you've got in the Viewers' Championship, this might be the last chance. See you tomorrow. Potentially. There is no guarantee on the stream tomorrow because we're hosting a party and there's 30 people coming. So, and it starts at 3 p.m. and the stream's at 9 p.m. So there's no chance of me being sober. There's no chance of there not being a lot of background noise. And there's no chance of me being on my own. And there's no chance of me being dressed as a normal person. I'll be dressed as a World War II soldier tomorrow, all day. So, if I end up on here, if you get a notification that I'm live at about 9 o'clock tomorrow night, have a look. Because it ain't going to be looking like this. And it ain't going to be sober. And it... So, but if you don't see a notification at 9 o'clock, you know why. I'm still alive. But I'm in the middle of a party. So, forgive me. Forgive me if I'm not here for the Grand Prix tomorrow. If it was Antonelli pole, I'd have probably forced myself. But listen, we're all allowed to have a day off. I'll send you a picture, don't worry, Kim. Yeah, no, it's a madness. It'll be good fun. We'll see, innit? We'll see. Listen, the party might have died off by then. It's due to be freezing. It's due to be 8 degrees tomorrow. So we're absolutely fuming because it's been 25 degrees for 2 weeks straight. And then we are hosting this big party in the back garden. 8 degrees. You know what I mean? Absolutely sod's law. So everyone might have gone home freezing cold by then and I'll be on. But either way, I'll be dressed up doing whatever I'm doing and 17 drinks deep. So enjoy yourself. I might be back from Miami. I might not be. If you're in the Viewers' Championship, you're in. If you're waiting for the stream tomorrow, you might not occur. But thank you all for joining. Please do drop me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm live for almost every Grand Prix from the Formula 1 World Championship, and I will see you, if not tomorrow, for the Miami Grand Prix. Monday night, Viewers' Championship, Sebring, 10 p.m. Get yourself in. I will see you soon.